Welcome to Google from 30,000 feet. My name is Rob Truman. I will be presenting to you today. You will notice my name, email address, and website is located on the right side and at the bottom of most of these slides. You are welcome to contact me should you have any questions. This slide also contains some bio information on my background. Let's get started. I will be taking a top-down look at some of Google's more popular products. I will also do a quick basic introduction of Google itself. The products we will go over will be Google Search, Gmail, Google Drive, and YouTube. What is Google? We will start with some facts. The name Google is derived from the mathematical term Google, which is one with 100 zeros following it. Co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin originally gave Google the name Backrub. As part of their green initiative, Google regularly rents goats to mow the lawns of their Mountain View headquarters. In 1999, Google wanted to sell itself to the online company Excite for $1 million, but the Excite CEO rejected the offer. Google is now worth more than $1.8 trillion. Google has over 221 products and services. These are some of more popular ones that you may be familiar with. Online privacy seems to be on everyone's mind these days. We must remember that Google or its parent company Alphabet is an advertising company. Much of its revenue comes from selling ads. So, how well does Google know you? It knows who you are, through facial recognition, search, voice commands, photos, and ads. It knows everywhere you ever been, through its Chrome browser, Maps, Search, Waze, and Calendar. It knows who your friends are, with its Gmail, Maps, Calendar, Waze, and Hangouts applications. Google knows what you like and dislikes, based on your use of news, shopping, YouTube, Chrome, Search, and books. It is privy to your future plans because of Chrome, Calendar, Search, and Gmail. In short, it knows your online life. The first product we will look at is Google Search. This is where Google got its start. It is worth noting that all of these products that we are going over today are deserving of their own presentation. I will only be providing a quick overview. Here is a short 2.5-minute video on some of the hidden features of Google Search.
Google can do much more than find a website. In fact, this search engine has numerous features that can simplify your online experience, and you may not know these easy-to-use tricks even existed till now. For instance, the phrase "near me" can provide all sorts of info. Just type something like "food near me," "coffee near me," or "gas near me," and Google will look for nearby examples. Even a phrase like "cool places near me" works, so don't hesitate to try new ideas. When you need help with math, enter a problem into the search bar, such as 42 divided by 11 or 19 multiplied by 8. You'll get the answer along with the calculator. If geometry is giving you trouble, type "solve" and a shape such as a triangle or rectangle. This will bring up the geometry calculator, from which you can solve for numerous aspects of a shape. You can convert many types of measurement, including distance, temperature, and more. For example, type 5 kilometers to miles or 30 kilograms to pounds to get an instant conversion. You can also use abbreviations to keep your typing to a minimum. For help with language and vocabulary, type "define," then any word to get a definition sourced from the Oxford Dictionary, along with any common synonyms. However, if you need a language translator, simply type "translate," or add a word or phrase to immediately translate it. If you want your local weather, type "weather." or add a place name to get the forecast for almost any place on Earth, from Phoenix to Mount Everest. To find the distance between two places, type a place name, then to, and a destination, such as Raleigh to Asheville. If you want driving directions for that route, just click on the directions icon in the corner. Finally, you can track shipments by entering your tracking number, then clicking on your carrier to get all of the details. The hidden features of Google Search can do a lot, and it's likely that its functionality will continue to expand. Whether you want a local weather forecast or need to say something in Spanish, the answer will not be hard to find.
Google and its engineers are very fond of Easter eggs. A virtual Easter egg is an intentional hidden message, joke, or feature in a work such as a computer program, web page, video game, movie, book, or crossword. You can find a complete list of Google Easter eggs by searching wikipedia.org. You can search for anything. It may be helpful to remember the old saying, garbage in, garbage out. The next product on our list is Gmail. Gmail dates back to 2004. Gmail is a free email service provided by Google. As of 2019, it had 1.5 billion active users worldwide. You can send and receive emails, block spam, create an address book, and perform other basic email tasks. Many Gmail users never venture into the Gmail settings. Settings is where you can make adjustments to Gmail's appearance or behavior. You can create a signature, or vacation reply, edit labels or change your theme, plus much more. Here are the general categories in Gmail settings. I would suggest you take a look sometime, you might find something helpful. Managing email. Your inbox can become cluttered with old messages. Keep your inbox organized so you can find messages when you need them. Try to delete unwanted messages. Consider archiving messages to move them out of your inbox. Use and apply labels to your messages based on categories. Labels versus folders. With labels, you can add multiple labels to an email, or share labels, making collaboration super simple. You can also search using labels as shown in the diagram below. You can search for keywords within one or a set of many labels. The above diagram, we are searching for email with the word proposal, that is labeled sales lead in Q3 2102, but not the label lead closed. Creating filters. In Gmail, filters are similar to rules in Outlook. Filters can save you a lot of time by automatically performing actions, like labeling or deleting messages as soon as they arrive in your inbox. You can create filters that look for a specific sender, recipient, subject, or specific words that are contained in the body of the email. Gmail side panel. The Gmail side panel, as any die-hard Gmail user will tell you, is amazing. The side panel is on the right side of your inbox and contains 4 shortcuts. Calendar, view your daily schedule, click events to edit them, and create new events. Keep, create checklists and take notes. Tasks, add to-dos and deadlines. Contacts, view and modify your contacts. Here is a short 3-minute video on the Gmail side panel.
Welcome to another episode of Tech Bites, where we take big tech ideas and break them down into bite-sized chunks. In this episode, I want to talk about the Gmail side panel. It's a place where it integrates Google Tasks, Google Keep, and Google Calendar into your Gmail window. So I have my Gmail pulled up here for my test account. Over on the right-hand side, I have this panel hiding over here. I'm going to click on the Calendar panel first. Now what this is this a quick day view of your calendar for the day. You can change it to be a month view, go to a particular day on the calendar. Now this is really handy when you want to have a quick glance at your calendar of events while you're still in your email instead of going between two different tabs. Even better, if I were to be in the Were You Eaten by a Dinosaur email, let's say this email was important for me to correspond or reply to, or it's a calendar event coming up tomorrow or something. I can maybe go to tomorrow, and if I click over here, maybe at 9 a.m., notice the subject of the email becomes the subject of the calendar event. And I can add all of my other information I need, just like a calendar event in the calendar, but I don't have to leave. Additionally, if I copy and paste the URL for the email like I have up here and paste it in the description, now whenever this event goes off tomorrow at 9 a.m., I could click on this and be immediately brought to the email that started it all, so I can be prepped for the meeting I'm going into. In addition to this, another option in the sidebar here is Google Keep. Now Google Keep is like notes on an iPhone, or kind of like virtual sticky notes. So here I could take a note and I could say things to remember. Check on emails tomorrow after the meeting. And that would be a Google Keep item that would live in here if I wanted to do that. Now, additionally, I can also make a new list. So I can make it like a checklist, which would be school supplies, things that I might need to make a list for to keep track of. Supplies, work on email, and wash hands. And now I have this checklist here, and I can say, oh, I already worked on my email. That's good. So that's another panel there. And the to-do list, it's a task list. Here in the task list, I am able to add a task. And basically what this is I can add a task called complete the project. And I can edit it and give it a due date. So it's not a calendar event, but it's more of a reminder. And I can add subtasks under it, like complete project. Within completing the project, I might have find information and email staff. And so now I can add a date and a time that it's like my deadline for this particular project. And now I have all of this. So it's complete the project. Oh, I can look at my emails and say, oh, you know what? I emailed my staff. We're good there. And this is my task list. So that's just a quick view of the side panel with calendar, keep, and tasks built into your Gmail interface.
How to unsend an email in Gmail. To enable undo send. First, you will need to enable it in Settings, General tab, Undo Send. You can set the undo send for a maximum of 30 seconds. Note, what you are setting is a delay, so your emails are not sent immediately when you press the send button. After setting this up, from now on, every time you send an email, a small pop-up will appear at the top of the page as illustrated here. To unsend the email, simply click Undo. How to schedule an email. You can tell Gmail when you want to send the email. You can pick a time like tomorrow morning, or provide a custom date and time. To schedule an email, you would compose your email regularly. Instead of clicking the usual send button, click the down arrow to the right of the send button. Then click Schedule Send. You can schedule an email for a few years out. Gmail will let you schedule emails up to the year 2068. The next product that we will look at is Google Drive. Google Drive is a file storage and synchronization service developed by Google. It was launched on April 24, 2012. Google Drive allows users to store files in the cloud, synchronize files across devices, and share files. What is the cloud? When we refer to the cloud, we are referring to software and services that run on the internet, instead of locally on your computer. A few of these services are Google Drive, Apple iCloud, Netflix, Yahoo Mail, Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive, and of course Gmail. Some advantages to cloud computing and storage is: you can access your information on any device with an internet connection. Also the cost savings of not having to store it locally. For the most part, security is good, but nothing is perfect. For having a Google account, Google gives you free access to web-based applications for creating documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and more. These online applications are completely compatible with Microsoft Office. You also get 15 gigabytes of storage, shared between Gmail, Drive, and Photos. Here is a screenshot of the Google Drive user interface. You will notice that is similar to the file managers you may be used to in Windows and Mac OS. Google Drive Desktop Application. It is available for Windows and Mac OS. The app makes it easier to upload your existing files and work offline. It also provides for synchronizing your files between your device and the cloud. Managing your files. After you've been using Google Drive for a while, you might find yourself having a difficult time keeping track of all of your files. Drive offers several features to help you manage and organize them. Sharing and collaborating on files. Google Drive makes sharing your files simple. It also allows multiple people to edit the same file, allowing for real-time collaboration. The last product I will touch on will be YouTube. YouTube is a free video sharing website that makes it easy to watch online videos. Originally created in 2005, YouTube is now one of the most popular sites on the web, with visitors watching around 6 billion hours of video every month. It was first developed by Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim. It was developed with and used Longtail's JW Player. It was purchased for $1.65 billion by Google. YouTube is a great resource for just about anything, but really shines when it comes to how-tos and tutorial videos. You have reached the end. Thank you for watching.